our live Sunday afternoon, man. Please introduce yourselves, guys. Local bands. This is awesome, man.
Yeah, my name's Ivan.
I'm Tony. Drums.
Mike on bass.
To the bloody end.
I know. I got a good chance there to listen to your music after work. I got an extra hour or something after work. So dive right into it, man. Some of your songs, the social anxiety. Can we dive into that a little bit, man?
Society, yeah, for sure.
We have a Neil Peart in the band who, unbeknownst to us, and that he came up with a good concept there. So,
Yeah,
That just seems to be so prevalent today, man. Everybody's got the anxiety. No, trying to find some way to solve that.
Yeah, I hear you. It's so prevalent nowadays. You were stayed to stay home for fucking like 2 years, and now you're trying to merge in the world again, you know. And then to hear that, the opening, like the bass riff and that, fantastic, man.
Killing it.
yeah. It's I think the thing with that tune is, it connects with a lot of us, right?
Mhm.
As even beyond that, some of us just feel it more trying to fit in. It doesn't always happen, right? It's not always easy. So, it's on some of them.
I preach that so much about music. It brings so much of us together, like no matter where you go in the world, you go to a concert, heavy metal show or a punk show, and it doesn't matter, man. You're all one that moment, in that moment of time, right? It's the music that brings everybody together.
Yeah, if you can be in the
Especially in these times, like you especially being isolated for so long, people are not used to that, right?
that's how this came. The drummer, we used to be in a band like 30 years ago, and families and got rid of the gear, and then Tony got a set of drums and said, "Hey man, I got this jam hall. We should. I got some gear. We started jamming. And next thing we started bringing Mikey on board, and then we started bringing Ivan on board. And
pandemic project.
yeah, pandemic project turned into. Never thought it would get to this, but we're having a fun, and yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, just a little bit of these songs that that are out there, that are on Spotify or CD, however you're listening to it.
Yeah,
all the
that's
these
where I
guys
picked it up from.
probably even showed up on the scene, so they had lyrics and everything, and I came in, what was it, like 5 months after you guys had already, kind of, for me anyway, started over, because singing in the beat too, being up front and a vocalist. I'm a guitar player, so. Anyways, yes, and these guys are awesome. They're great musicians.
No, you guys are tight, especially on Spotify. There, like what I can hear. Obviously, you guys get the jam in person. That's pretty amazing. A lot of people now are all like, don't do that anymore. Like the benefits from that. Let's go into that. Like you guys obviously are hanging out tonight or whatever on your Sundays, doing your rehearsal. How much has that helped you to do it in person, as opposed to like sending your riffs to each other, right? Like
That's too fake, man. For me, we feed off of each other, the energy, right? So
we have to originally discover a little bit of technology to be able to send each other, so we can send ideas of what we're working on, and he'd start coming up with some beats and send it to Mike, and he come up with a bass line. That's just more like we've been able to jam in person, but it's
during COVID.
Because of COVID, embraced technology. And
yeah.
I just learned this tune, and but yeah, we're fortunate. We've been able to jam in person, and so far, so
And you got to be in person because, you know, like we were saying earlier, music is energy, it's vibration, right? So you got to feel in the lyrics. They come to me from hearing the music, right? If I'm not in the same room as guys, that pro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's easy to come.
Yeah, different than.
Hanging out alone, but once we got where a lot of the writing actually happens, where a lot of the arrangement, where a lot of the
Oh, for sure. Then the next song I remember was the Brass Knuckle Shuffle. Was that you guys? Yeah. 'Cause
That was a little homage to the Warriors movie. Is actually what that's written about.
So let's let the cat out of the bag here. We practiced in an MMA gym. Three of the members, not this guy.
yeah.
Three of the members of the MMA got around and roll around and you know, get into all kinds of mischief. Tony here is a fucking black belt for Tracy. This guy, you know, and me,
I'm 6-1 kickboxer.
yeah, me,
6-1 kickboxer.
I'm like, I'll let my friends sort of, you know, skates the scene when she goes
Yeah.
out. But these guys, you know, we're, you know, so we got a tune called Choked Out. We got Brass Knuckle Shuffle. There seems to be a kind of a theme here, if you will.
No,
Violence.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah. No, violence is a medium, and like Dave was saying, you know, Tony trains, Mike trains, so we are all very in with those subjects.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Oh, my very first band, they were backyard wrestlers, man, and they would set up the ladder, have ladder matches and everything, right? And then slam each other through tables and flaming boards and like whole production, man. It was crazy.
To take a chair, man. I don't know if I could do that.
That's awesome.
I never did on that level. You know, I never dove off the transport truck and shit onto people, you know, like but so you guys all lived like close. You guys are an Ontario band. I get a lot of international Montreal seems to be taking over the scene a lot. It's nice to have an Ontario punk band come in, you know. So you guys are all close together. Like, have you guys known each other for years? I know you just said you came in about 5 months ago, right? So
Yeah, I'm the new guy. These guys have known each other for a long time.
Known each other fucking, Jesus Christ, be 32 years now. And I'm old as dirt, and he's old as fuck. And but yeah, so
Local scene.
local scene, KWC, and we're not going to name the name because you know, we played together before, and we drifted apart and decided to just jam and shit. And
Yeah.
here, Tony knew Mike, so we brought Mike in to play bass, and we put a call out for a singer, and Ivan showed up and has been crushing it ever since. So it turns out, like, you know, three of these fuckers are from Cambridge, and I'm from just outside of Cambridge, so.
no, like you said, in that vibration and that music, it just hits. It doesn't matter who you are, you know. If you can make it, if you feel it, you make it work, you know. And what you guys are pumping out right now fucking flows real good. Like,
Cheers, man.
personally, I'm a death metal fan. I don't know why, but the last couple of years since I actually seen Cross Dogs and Ship of Fools at a big birthday bash, it changed my mind on punk 100%, man. And then come across you guys once again, you know, another notch in my punk list, right? I'm like, oh yeah, I'll listen to this all the time.
Thanks, bro. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, Tony and I, we're all a bit metal fans too. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
grew up on and drifted into heavy metal. But I mean,
I was gonna ask who's the band whore who's in like 6 other bands. Normally it's either the drummer or the bass player, right? But
yeah, I mean, you know, we like a lot of variety shit. Anything that hits hard and fucking is a bit
Makes you
ferocious.
feel-
It instantly draws emotion. Metal is an emotional music. It pulls you in immediately. Some shit and Iron Maiden and all the British shit. And then from that, got into like exploited and punk and migrated to North American kind of stuff. And
yeah.
you know,
cool.
whatever makes you feel something, right? Like it's metal and punk. Like they're different, but they draw the same emotions.
It's a release, man.
Yeah, they're shitty.
It's the same release in that sense, that same mental state when you get into that crowd and that pit per se, you know what I mean? Or even just watching the pit is an experience all on its own, right? Like, but you don't get that with anything other than like punk or metal in that sense, right? Like that.
When I used to train, when I would playlist was pretty much strictly metal. You know, a lot of Slipknot, a lot of, you know, Saint Anger, shoot me.
Yeah, Korn, like Cuban Nebula. Turned the wrong way. There they are. Got their toucan.
Really, you know, for me especially like doing vocals and like, you know, going into like getting into the vocalist and becoming Eddie Blythe, man, that new album is pretty sick. I like that.
Yeah. No, you guys did very good, man. For what I can hear, like I can't wait to hear more. So obviously, are you guys getting ready to hit the road? Are you planning on doing shows? Do you have shows coming up? Like, I'm off for the winter, bud, so I got nothing to do but go to shows. So let me know.
Got a couple shows booked.
We've got 2 shows, Family Day weekend, one in Guelph, back to back.
Nice.
Guelph Saturday night at was it
Royal City Studios.
Studios, and then Dive Bar in Waterloo. Fuck yeah.
Hey man,
19.
Don't push down those bars because they support the local music in that sense. They allow you guys to play there. It might be a shitty piss smelled bar, but I feel at home when I'm at those places and I watch these bands like yourselves, you know, it's like this is where I belong, man.
So we belong to.
So the Sunday night, the Dive Bar, we got that the Family Day weekend. So, and then in March 9th, we're going to be at Doors in Hamilton.
Taco and Metal Bar.
Taco Metal Bar. These combined together finally. Metal and tacos.
I was gonna say I'll be in Hamilton on the 26th already, so maybe I'll get time to jump from bar to bar, catch your show.
So we got those shows booked for now. We're working on some new tunes right now. We got about 4 or 5 new tunes. So yeah, we're keeping pretty busy. There's going to be a lot of new music coming from us. You know, very
nice. I'm trying to put together a punk show in August, so I'll keep you guys posted for that one, right? But I gotta make sure I'm allowed my punk bands. It's touch and go at that place sometimes, right? So
You have some variety, right?
Have,
whatever.
That's how I look at it, right? Like even in July we have Andrew Joseph on the stage, R&B. He's more rap and stuff. I'm flying in Sapphire from Indianapolis to do the show, and then we got One in the Chamber, local Toronto band. Late Night Trouble's coming in from Montreal, and Johnny No Cash is flying in from fucking BC, man. So, and I can't wait, but I'm trying to do the same, have that multiple music for the day, you know what I mean? Like, so August will be, I'm trying to gear it more towards punk and rock and roll in that sense, where we're kind of metal and hip hop on the other show. So we'll see. We'll definitely keep you guys posted, man.
Yeah, we all heard a bit of injustice. We want to speak about the injustices, right? So whether it be metal or fucking punk rock, I mean, we all got something to say. Like we're pissed off and we're angry. We want to fucking
Yeah, that's how it goes with everyone. All the time. It doesn't matter who you are. You know, driving your car makes you angry, or maybe it's fucking standing in line at the bank. There's always something that when you put on that song while you're in line, you're like, yeah, right? Like you get through the day with it though. Music is life, basically. Music. We talked about this with I think it's Christine Knight and how music and that is the reason for language. You know, like we all sat around by the fire where we finally made fire banging fucking rocks and sticks together, and then you make noises from there. Like music was the beginning of civilization, I think, personally, right?
Yeah. It can,
The
like,
first punk band consisted of nothing but banging rocks, you know?
Yeah, rocks together, you know, make a beat. Next thing you know, you got a couple other people come out of the woods. Next thing you know, you got a community, right? What are some of the local bands in around your area that are also killing it, man? We need to know about them as well, right? Like,
Got lots of soul days. We play with them. Dominion just got signed to, what's the record company?
AP Records.
AP Records.
shout
Dominion
out
to
is
Dominion.
fucking crushed.
AP Records, man, I just partnered up with them and stuff. So we're tag teaming the fucking music scene at the moment, right? And we're doing the radio together on Liquid Fire Radio and shit. Yeah, the reason why I joined up actually with AP Records is because they're an independent record label that deals with independent bands. So you don't sign your soul away when you sign up with them, or us, I guess now technically, right? Like come in, record your music. If MGM comes along and gives you $1 billion, fucking take it, bud. You know, have at her, man. You know, thank you for at least starting with us in that sense, right? Like we just charge you for your studio time. You own your music straight up, and all the time, right? Like,
That's the way it should be, man.
Yeah. Before we move
Yeah.
on, shout out to Teeth as well, because they had us on their last show there at the dive bar, and they blew my socks off. That was
Loaded did a great song there, and we came up. It was awesome. I think we because of that show at Dive Bar with opening for Teeth. I can't remember.
Mhm.
Brian.
Put us on the bill for the February 19th weekend, so we'll be there ripping the joint apart. So it'll be good. And yeah, it's rock and metal in a sense too is the sense of community. You know, people uplift each other. You know, especially locally. It's kind of like it's a cool.
Well, it's kind of the thing we're pushing for now. Like we want to get the studio with a storefront with a stage in the back, so all the bands that are part of the recording label we have our own stage. We put together our own shows, and all your merch is sold out front all the time. You know, like, and all that money goes back to you. You know, like we don't want none of your money, man. Budweiser, Busch Beer, Bud Light will give us money. You know, huge shout out to we just got endorsed by fucking I think it's WP Gear, which is guitar string picks and stuff, the studio, and then Dirtbag Clothing. Shout out to them. They're going to endorse us for now and see where it goes. Maybe they'll pay us, but the money they pay us goes back to you guys. You know what I mean? It allows you to come in. It's new equipment for our studio to make it better for you guys, right? Like,
Absolutely, man. That's awesome. That's good. That's like it's neat. It's the way the industry it's forced people to reconfigure and kind of come up with innovative ideas and what you guys proposing.
yeah, we'd like to bring everything back to its roots where it started. Even the radio, now that we're breaking through with Liquid Fire Radio, we're now on Pet Rock Radio, and they're allowing us free range on our music, which is unheard of on most radio stations, right? So it's bands like yourselves and Late Night Trouble, Dead Man's Prophecy, across the board, even Dirty Brew. I think they're called AP Records again, you know, like it. And then, you know, radio used to be you could show up at the radio station, hand them your tape or your record, and they would chuck it on the radio for you. No money, no strings attached. Here you go. You know what I mean? But now if you don't got 10 grand in your pocket, no one's hearing your song on fucking the radio 5 times a day, right? Like,
No, it's
so we're changing all that now. We're rewriting all that. We're bringing it back to its roots, man. That's our goal. AP Records, Liquid Fire Radio, the Boneyard's always been like that, right?
And the community, man. It's like we said earlier. It's all about the community. People turning other people on. Hey, you heard of these guys? Give them a listen, right? Because you know, right now for us being so right.
Yeah.
We just on Spotify. What was it? 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
So we're on there. Listen to it. So if you're listening, please like and share.
Yeah,
you know?
we're Apple Music, Spotify, to the bloody end. Look it up.
I always
I know we
roll into that. Where do we find you guys? You guys are everywhere now. So Apple Music, Spotify. You guys, do you have any YouTube stuff out? Do you have videos or anything, bud?
there's some basic videos of just us kind of fucking around and rehearsing and just. But our music is also on there. According to we went with DistroKid, and they put it in every it really. And there's
YouTube music somewhere.
it's on. So there's a YouTube channel there. To the bloody end info or topic. To the bloody end topic shows. Yeah, it's amazing, really, if you think about it. All the avenues and the way music is getting out there today.
Oh, nowadays, like
For everyone.
I know there's so much white noise because of the internet, but yet it's still easy to punch through that noise if you pay attention and, like you said, do your research and you know what avenue or where you want to push more than others, right? Like,
Absolutely.
And if you even want, if you're still listening to those.
MySpace. Find me on MySpace, baby. I'm old as dirt too, man. I remember those days.
Yeah.
After us.
Buffaloes.
I got a filter on, makes me look all shiny and new. But no, these wrinkled and old, baby.
Touches on what we were talking about music before and being live and being in the room, right? And being organic, right? A lot of music polished, it's so produced, right? And, you know, again, being in that room, doing it live, you get such a different result because of that, I think, you know?
Oh, 100%. That's kind of why I push to do this part of what I do live unedited, because it's no different than you guys getting on stage. The amp might blow right at the beginning, your string breaks. We had a few technical difficulties, right? But it's time to go, bud. We gotta go. And sometimes it turns out awesome though on stage, right? No different than right here. It definitely worked out a lot better than I thought we were gonna go, right?
The live experience. Present. Usually in the one of pedal board at the wrong time. And
but hey, you know what? Like even those old songs, like I can't think off the top of my head specific names, but you know, you hear the mistake, you hear the wrong note on the string, right? The song though.
Yeah.
You remember that mistake, right? And again, that's all part of being organic and, you know, I guess too, right? Because, you know, we're being true to what we are in doing this, right?
No, you really hear it though when, like, as a listener and now a true fan, like, you really hear it in your music and stuff though, right? Like, I can't wait to check you guys out live and stuff and maybe hear that wrong note and be like, you know? But that's all part of the live show though. That's part of the experience, right?
No, we appreciate your.
We write it for the live, about being recorded. It's about the live
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
One part afterwards.
Yeah. More songs live recorded, and you know, it's such a different experience. You're not gonna.
Yeah. So are you guys completely independent? You do everything on your own at the moment, or?
We're produced by Kevin Paisley.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin.
Cheers.
Great job recording it.
But yeah, independently produced.
Questionable.
Paid for it all ourselves.
Finance.
Printed.
Yeah.
Print their own.
I work like 80 hours a week to make sure I can promote bands and be on the radio and do this and that. You know, like I don't get paid for none of this because Budweiser or Busch Beer has not paid me yet. But I don't care, man. I'll work 100 hours a week, but if that's what it means to give back to the music that has essentially saved my life and made me a better person, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I've been
Well,
shit
kudos
on
to
my whole life about my music. You're angry, you fucking. No, that's not what it's about, bud. You don't even understand that, right? It might sound aggressive and angry and shit, but I always tell people just take all the music away, just play the lyrics, or just take everything away, just play the drums, or just play the bass. You get a whole new feel for the music, right?
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate your efforts, man. We appreciate you.
Oh.
Reach out to us. We appreciate your. It's been interesting progress for us.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's literally the least I could do. You know what I mean? And then hopefully this year we pull that deal together. We have a stage for you. You can come out for the punk show. You'll get to meet other punk bands throughout Ontario. Maybe I'll pull in some peeps from Montreal. We'll have a whole little thing, right?
Yeah, we love that. Thanks for.
I don't want to say too much, but the place we're really interested in is an old bar. So, like, we have the fucking kitchen. We have the bar area. There's stage parts already there. So.
Right on.
You let us know when and where we'll
show up.
Be glad
Yeah.
to be there.
Well, we'll be in touch about August. I really kind of want to do more of a punk scene in August for the show. And then it's usually 150 people or something. It's all private invite. We do have tickets for sale, but it's limited to 50 because already the other invites, the band, their family, the people that own the land, their people, my people, pretty full show already. But we always pay your band in advance, you know what I mean? And then make sure you guys are paid, covered, your place to stay, your food's covered, so.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. As I said, once again, Bushweiser beer, baby. Bushweiser, Budweiser, whatever. Pay us some money, baby, so we can have 100,000 people at the next show. You know what I mean? So.
That's it. Just get more ears on it, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, won't take long.
That message.
Yeah, be like MTV used to be, right?
What was the Wild Boys?
But anything else, you guys? Anything else we should cover tonight, man? Like, you guys got some shows coming up. Let's put that out there again. Let's tell people where you're playing again.
We're gonna be at Guelph.
Royal City
Studios in Guelph. It's a fundraiser. The 19th, we're gonna be at Dive Bar in Waterloo. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And on March 9th, we're gonna be
Punk Riot show.
It's a punk riot show. We're gonna be there to rip some fucking faces off.
Hopefully we'll have some new tunes ready for you guys by then.
Yeah, we're working hard on getting set.
Still in Ontario for March 2nd. I don't fly out till the 20th. I'm in between. I'm like the 20th, 27th. I'm trying to find the best price. But I'm heading down to Venezuela to meet up with a friend, and then we have a big concert we're gonna go cover. Kind of spilling some teas, but yeah, I wasn't supposed to say nothing just yet, but yeah. So that's what's going down for that, right? But that's gonna be sick, man. I can't wait for that. Her favorite band and everything. I can't believe I'm gonna get us back in stage and stuff. It's gonna be sick.
Sweet.
But yeah, then I'll be in BC shortly after that. We're starting our new cooking. You guys send me one of your recipes, man, or maybe anybody cook in the band? Who cooks in the band? Because you guys have to eat. You? All right. I do a cooking show. We're just starting our second season, bud. So My second season, I would love to come to a member of the band who cooks, come to your house, and we do a big cooking show. You know what I mean? I've already got the BC one lined up. We're set up in Niagara with the band, which will all be released soon, right? You and I gotta be in touch, man. We gotta get together and do a cooking show. And it's how to eat on the road or what the band eats, how you stay in shape, because we all know, fuck, you might as well run 20 miles to play an hour on stage, man. Time you're done moving, and people don't understand that, right? Like,
We got you.
Yeah, man.
right on. I can't wait. That's gonna be sick. We'll be in touch then for sure, man. I'll by the way, send me all your links through the email and I'll update the title so all your links will be up top. People can click and as they come on and watch, right? We covered the local bands. Anything we didn't cover, guys? I don't know. I'm on I'm on your time right now, so self promote now. Give her.
What you do for all the hardworking bands and up and coming bands, trying to giving everybody a showcase and an opportunity to talk about themselves and who we are and what we do. So we appreciate that definitely. Again, months ago, and we're ready to rip the doors off in 2023. So we hope that what we're all about, us, and maybe hit some of the links that we're going to have on the link there you talked about.
Yep.
Share
and check it out. Go to one of our shows and maybe give us some more shows, and we can play all over the
All right, I'm gonna at least make one this year, man. I'm gonna make one show 100%. Probably the March 2nd. That's probably when I'll aim for that. But I'm in the area. We're looking at setting our studio up in Niagara Falls, right? So we're not too far. Even I'm in Angus, right? So I'm not even that far to do the cooking show here soon. Now that's the one thing I don't do live though. Normally everything else is live on cut, but the cooking show I like to edit it up, chop it up, put the ingredients up, add some sound effects, some clapping. All right, so
you don't want to be live if you have an accidental kitchen down.
oh yeah, there's a finger, fucking the stove's on fire now, fucking ambulance shows up. That'd be probably my highest viewed fucking video ever, though. Right.
Let's go viral, motherfuckers.
Right? I only got 2 fingers, bitch.
Those fingers, you're good.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, you guys are fantastic, man. Fucking appreciate you guys coming on. Thank you for reaching out. You guys. This post I posted and reached out. I really appreciate it. 100% you're on our playlist for Liquid Fire Radio. Next time we're in doing the recording for that, you guys are on the list for sure, man. I'm gonna probably play fucking Brass Knuckle Shuffle, man. That one got me. All right. But if you guys don't mind, I'll shuffle it up, play all your tunes throughout the week or throughout the month as we play, right? I hate hearing the same song every day, all day long, you know what I mean? So it might be the same band, but it will be a different song. It will always be pushing your album, no matter who you guys are, right? But you guys, 100%, you're on the list. And we'll be in touch. So play it loud, play it proud. Once again, give you guys a shameless fucking promotion shout out, and we'll shut her down for the night.
This is so much. We've been to the bloody end. Thank you.
The bloody end, baby. I love that. Before we even go, how'd you come up with the name then?
On YouTube, actually, it said, what was that? The title was like, "How did the Vikings fight?" So
fucking
I'm like, that's fun.
and trench warfare, man. Trench for every man.
It can mean anything, right?
Yeah. No giving up. If you're gonna go out big.
Right? Oh, I love it, man. The name, the artwork, the fucking tunes, the riffs. Like I love how sometimes it's the bass riff that leads you in, and then you get the drums,
Yeah.
and then sometimes just the lyrics, and then the guitar comes in after with that heavy. Just I don't know. I love it. I can't help it. You guys do a fantastic.
Cheers.
Cheers, Kevin, for that.
All right,
Appreciate
brother. Play it loud, play it proud, peeps. And we might have a special show. I got to touch base with Kyle. We had some technical difficulties, so I don't know if he's available. But either way, play it loud, play it proud. Check these guys out. Send me the links, and they'll be up top momentarily. That way you guys can check these guys out, man. Local Ontario band. Fuck yeah, baby.
Thanks,
I'll
guys.
stop rambling.